What is the most unbelievable coincidence you've experienced during traveling? My sister and I have been through a lot together. We had to endure abuse from our dad as kids, and then our mom took her own life when we were teenagers. We've both been independent since we were 18 and 19, but it took us a while to get our degrees. My sister is now married with 2 kids, but when she was single she was able to travel more than I could because it was cheaper for her to go alone than for me with my family. She always invited me on her trips, but I never had the money or time to join her. A couple months ago though, my sis went on an epic journey across the western US and down into Texas before coming back home. She shared some amazing photos of places like the Grand Canyon, Santa Fe, and Austin, places I'd always wanted to visit but never had the chance or money for. When she got back home I asked about all the cool stuff she did on her trip and which places stood out most for her. She told me about this one town in Texas called Eden Springs where they stayed at an Airbnb near a college while visiting family there. They ended up wandering around downtown one day and came across this old man sitting on a bench reading a book by himself next to an abandoned train station building that looked like something out of an old-timey movie set during the Great Depression, dirt floors instead of hardwood floors kind of thing, you know? They started talking about books, which my sis loves, and he told them he used to be an English professor at their local university before retiring, so his knowledge was pretty extensive when it came to that stuff. They talked for almost 2 hours until they realized how late it had gotten, so they offered him one of their extra sandwiches since his wife usually packed food that would last him 3 days but forgot this time, leaving him with only half a sandwich, which he gratefully accepted. He gave them his business card with his name, Dr. Charles Pruitt PhD, along with his university email address and phone number, telling them if ever they needed someone else who loved reading as much as them, just give him a call. After wishing each other well they said goodbye and went their separate ways. But last week when my sis visited me again she said, "Remember that guy we met in Texas?" Well, guess what? Intrigued AF, I asked what? And then she dropped the bomb: he's our estranged grandfather. Yup, you heard right, Dr. Charles Pruitt is not only related by blood, he's also our estranged grandfather.